What's happening, everyone, and welcome to Sri Lanka. Welcome back to a brand new episode, guys, from Sri Lanka, and we finally have some sunlight outside and some blue skies, so ready and pumped to explore the day and actually get some of the photos done and some of the stuff. Quite a bit of traffic right now. I'm actually parked with my little bicycle on this little pond right here, because there were quite a few egrets that they were standing on the fence there, so I captured a couple of photos. But either way, let's get this day underway from Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka, day 2. So yeah, I forgot to mention that there are a whole bunch of monkeys here in Sri Lanka. Check out this guy right here, just waiting for something. Splendid view, guys, of this one pagoda right now. I mean, you can tell why I want blue skies in this region. You know, quite a few of the pagodas are stupas, pagodas. You know, I keep going back and forth, but either way, you get the point. The stupas, let's keep it with stupas. Here are white, right? So I mean, if you get the cloudy sky and then you have the white stupa, it kind of, there's no contrast. You can't see the actual beauty of it. So right here, perfect spot right now. Some really nice clouds moving really fast in the background. Most likely we're gonna get some more rain today, but for now, let's enjoy this view, which is captivating, no doubt. You know, hundreds of years right here, people doing pilgrimages and people doing offerings early in the morning. As you can tell, there are quite a few people, you know, with flowers, with food. It is a Saturday, you know, it's very typical for every day to offer, you know, offerings, to bring offerings to the stupas, to the temples for Buddhists. But yeah, it just, you know, a beautiful, bright and shiny day just makes everything way better. So one of the main rituals after you do the offerings here at the Buddhist complexes are to, you know, surround a few times, you know, circle around the stupas, the pagodas, whatever you want to call it. And you know, that supposedly is like the wheel of life, I guess, something similar along those lines. But yeah, quite interesting right now here. It is important to mention that Anuradhapura was one of the ancient capitals of Sri Lanka, so that's the reason why you get so many stupas and pagodas and temples and religious complexes. So yeah, when there's, you know, lots of activity, lots of people, you know, there's tends to be a lot more buildings. But yeah, just super grateful right now, guys, that the sun is out for a little bit and the blue skies are making photos way better than yesterday, when it kind of, you know, I did the most of it. I thought I would not get as much done as I would have liked, which I didn't that much, but it was still, you know, trying to make the most of it no matter what, if it rains or not. But yeah, just super grateful right now that I was able to capture quite a few things. So guys, it's just me or these monkeys have their haircut done by someone. Check out, it looks like the guy from Dumb and Dumber, the character Jim Carrey plays. That's hilarious. Really not sure if this pond right here ever has all the lotus flowers you know, blooming, but just imagine how this would look if it was blooming all at the same time with the stupa there in the background. It would look phenomenal, no doubt. So although there were quite a few festivities last night, when they put the top of the stupa up again, replaced it, it looks like there are quite a few other ones today. And again, having a hard time you know, knowing that this is just a daily routine or a Saturday routine, or if there's something, you know, extra to it. And the rain has started again, and good thing I'm at the right place so I can take some cover. They're putting some pavilions here at one of the temples. Again, another festivity, so just made it in time to get covered, because it looks like it's not gonna last very long. There's some spots of blue in certain spots, so yeah, this is probably like a 30-minute, 45-minute raindrop. One cool thing is that all throughout the complex they have these gigantic trees. I mean, they intertwine and they mix and match their branches with other trees all throughout, and it's a very good spot for rain cover as well, no doubt. Okay, so I think this is the best view that I've seen today. The stupa in the background right there, whole bunch of egrets, the cows just eating grass, everything so peaceful. Countryside, peaceful. And what for supper? Or for lunch? Whatever's left over. Get out of my business, boy. Another splendid view of a stupa, guys, right here, and for whatever reason there is a sun, a light beam just hitting the grass in the foreground, making it look a little bit, I don't know, like darker on the sides, and then just makes the stupa in the foreground just pop up. Pretty cool. Extremely humid at the moment, and having long pants doesn't help at all either. And yeah, most likely I gotta switch t-shirts again and again and again all throughout the Sri Lanka trip, because it's undoable. Another grand tree, guys, that has branches. Not sure exactly if you can call those branches or not, but they're hanging all the way throughout, making it like a curtain, I would say. But yeah, it looks quite spectacular. And a lot of times when you go to different monuments and places, do a 360 of the monument. I mean, at times like here, there's no one here. Everyone else is on the exact opposite side. So, you know, again, that's just another little tip. You know, 360 might take you a while, might add another 10-15 minutes maybe, because this stupa is quite gigantic, but you may get some views all for yourself. So far in Sri Lanka, I did not have good coffee. You know, whatever my host gave me is more like a tea coffee rather than coffee itself, but I'm just craving some of that caffeine. You know, guys, I'm using a vitamin B complex currently, and man, it just pumps you up. Here recently, you know, when I was going to the gym every single day, I start taking vitamin B complex, you know, and my gosh, I feel like, you know, and it's not psychological anymore, because I've been doing it for like 5-6 months right now, and it's actually working. Gives you a boost of energy all throughout the day. So yeah, definitely recommend. Not sure exactly why I was thinking about that. Maybe because I was thinking about some caffeine, some energy and so on, but yeah, definitely if you have low energy at times, especially when you're traveling and you want to get a little bit pumped up, try the vitamin B complex. A whole bunch of different places all throughout the complex here in Anuradhapura, guys, and I have no idea exactly what all they stand for. I mean, there's so many little ponds, you know, different ruins. I have no idea if this was a temple or administrative building at one point for the complex. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of archaeology ruins all throughout, so it's just really cool to see everything, you know, intertwined here. You know, the nature, you can see how green it is, and it's not like, you know, they're taking really good care of it. It's just there's quite a bit of rain all throughout, and it makes it you know, quite lush. You know, if given so much water all throughout the year, you're gonna get a splendid greenery, no doubt. Actually, that building that we just saw was the museum. I just exited in a different path and saw the sign there. So, but yeah, you gotta be careful. All these tuk-tuk, some of them are pretty crazy, and they go quite fast. You know, even though they look harmless, they can cause a lot of pain. Check out this ginormous lizard, guys, just crossing the street, and all of a sudden everyone just stopped letting it go by. But yeah, quite crazy. So as for lunch today, going with a chicken mix curry with a whole bunch of stuff, okra, potato, lentils, and some veggie there. But yeah, most excited for the chicken. Hopefully it's a little bit spicy. Again, guys, another reason why I like Anuradhapura is just to go by on your little bicycle with a little basket, and then all of a sudden from nowhere, you know, you just get a little stupa, some statues, you know, a completely tranquil place compared to, you know, the city. Even though the city's right there, it feels like you entered a different platform. So definitely recommended. Stopped at one more temple before finishing up the day, because most likely there is some rain coming this way again. But yeah, let's see what this has. This had a separate ticket counter, guys. But I forgot to mention that the whole city, pretty much when you enter the archaeology site, charges you $25 if, and it's a big if you go on the 2 paths where the control is, pretty much. If not, I guess no one else will bother you like it happened in my case. But so this temple pretty much consists of a whole bunch of huge rocks and one stupa from what it looks like it. But yeah, let's go upstairs, get the views, and kind of get out of here, because yeah, rain can mess up electronics. And the top of the rock looks okay. It's not very tall, probably 20 meters or so, but you can get a decent view of some of the other structures here in the city, like this one right here. No idea what it is. It looks like a former stupa or something like that. Gigantic, no doubt, but quite a bit missing. And we have a cage here, you know, if you want good fortune, you gotta pay money. So stopped really quick at the side of the road to grab some of the pastries. The guy was making it fresh, so I said might as well try some of this. So I think this one is vegetable. He said this one is vegetables and egg inside, and this one is just kind of a little bread with coconut. So yeah, for all these 3 and 1 liter of water, I think I paid 200. So you know, not even $1. A whole bunch of flies, no doubt. But yeah, this is you know, quite common to stop at the side of the road, grab something to eat, and then head out. Check it out. Check how he's doing that pastry, the little bread there that he's gonna fill in with a whole bunch of other stuff. So like a pizza dough, no doubt. So here's a little verdict. This one is by far top. The curry inside is phenomenal. Super spicy in my opinion. I'm not sure if all they're the same way, but flavorful. The egg one is kind of okay. It's not bad. A little bit too much dough. And then the coconut, honestly I don't feel no coconut. Will probably be way better with peanut butter, no doubt. And again, super noisy here. Interesting how they just serve this on a piece of paper that they wrote a whole bunch of stuff on. So that's the crazy part that you see only in developing nations. We may hate the rain when it's happening, but the after effect, you know, the lush, the green, it's all worth it afterwards, right? Check this view out. Guys, so in many ways, this region, this central plain region of Sri Lanka kind of reminds me of Bali a little bit. I mean, with all the green trees, with all the rice plantations, you know, riding your little basket bicycle all throughout. I mean, of course, there's a little bit of rain. I apologize on my camera, but you know, it feels fantastic. I mean, check out that rainstorm that's gonna come in a little bit, and I'm getting ready to head back to my hotel because it's 4 o'clock. By the time I get there, it's gonna be 5. I don't want to bicycle again through the dark like I did last night. I didn't film last night, but it was a little bit scary. There's zero lights here, guys, whatsoever. But that's what makes Anuradhapura unique. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed the second day from Sri Lanka, second video day from Sri Lanka. I'm gonna do multiple episodes as I go by. In case I do see something more sensational, I'm gonna do a specific episode about it. But until then, guys, gratitude should be the only attitude. Stay humble, and I'll see you next time. Peace.